promoting a sponsor, don't you?
Remember the little people, right?
He will. This will be his favorite no matter what.
please remove your hats or render a salute if you are a veteran of military service as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Would you pray with me? Heavenly Father, thank you so much just for today. What a blessing it is to be here tonight. I just give you thanks that the Bobcats made it here safely. I pray over tonight, I pray over each and every one of these athletes and coaches, and give you thanks that they've been hand-selected by you to be here right where their feet are planted. We pray for sportsmanship and safety, good health, and all the things just for tonight. In your heavenly name we pray. Amen.
Let's meet today's starters. First, for the Bobcats, a 5'9" junior libero from Livorno, Italy, number 1, Bianca Grassi. A 6'1" junior middle blocker from Atlanta, Georgia, number 8, Sanaa Dennis. A 5'6" outside hitter from Caldas, Puerto Rico, number 10, Amanda Allende. A 6'2" sophomore middle blocker from Mapleton, Georgia, number 11, Taylor Barnes. A 6-foot opposite from Grand Junction, Colorado, number 13, Alexandra McCaskill. A 6-foot freshman opposite from Coral Springs, Florida, number 18, Alex Bruno. And a 5'8" freshman center from Salina, Ohio, number 25, Peyton Bertke. The Bobcats are coached by Whitney Beteau, assisted by Breno Erdy and Carmen Lazaro Sands. And now let's meet the starters for the Pioneers. A 6-foot senior outside hitter from Shawnee, Kansas, number 2, Cassidy Christ. A 6'2" junior setter from Mason, Utah, number 3, Charlie Turner. A 6'1" senior middle blocker from Offenburg, Germany, number 4, Teresa Saunders. A 5'8" senior defensive specialist from Olathe, Kansas, number 5, Savannah Crossland. A 5'7" junior setter from Leawood, Kansas, number 9, Katrina Davis. A 6'1" senior middle blocker from Bella Vista, Arkansas, number 14, Olivia Berry. And a 5'5" junior libero from Jacksonville, Florida, number 18, Ashlyn Halford. Pioneers are coached by Holly Caracciolera in her 5th season. She's assisted by Anna Brewster, Jen Roth, and Andrew Hemian-Azidyar, and their manager is Rachel Abel. Let's play volleyball.
Good evening, everybody, on this Friday night, the start of Labor Day weekend, and also the second game of a triple-header in the Labor Day Classic at the Cook Center Bell Family Arena, Rocky Lamar Court. This time, it's the Mid-American Nazarene University Pioneers taking on St. Thomas from Miami, Florida. Ryan Robinson with you here tonight to call the action, the second of a triple-header in the Labor Day Classic. Pioneers looking for their third win on the season. In a place the Pioneer fans call the kitchen. Almost set to go here tonight. Small. Almost here to go to almost set to go, and we've got a nice crowd here tonight in Olathe, Kansas, ready to watch this matchup. First set is almost ready to go here. Crowd fired up, and here we go. And the Pioneers get the first point of the night. 1-0 Pioneers. And the Pioneers serve it again. Over the net, the ball goes. It hits the net, and we have a tied set. The ball goes to St. Thomas. Dennis getting ready to serve for St. Thomas, making the trek to Olathe, Kansas from Miami, Florida. And St. Thomas gets their second point and lead the first set early, 2-1. Dennis getting ready to serve. In comes the ball to the Pioneer side. Over the net. Bouncing, and it's to the Pioneers again. 2-2. The Pioneers knotted up. 2 points apiece. And subs. Willett serving the ball. Over to St. Thomas. And it falls. And St. Thomas gets the point. 3-2 lead. McCaskill with the serve. Back to the Pioneers. The ball goes. Over the net. Back to St. Thomas. Back to the Pioneers again. Barely over. And it's 4-2 St. Thomas. Ball back towards the Pioneers. Over the net, the ball goes. Pioneers point. 4-3. The St. Thomas advantage. Willett serving the ball again. Over to St. Thomas once more. 5-3 St. Thomas. Amanda Allende serves it. Over the net, the ball goes. Passing the ball, the Pioneers. And the point goes to St. Thomas. Make it 6-3. Allende back to serve. 6-3 your score early in set one. Over the net, the ball goes. Another point for St. Thomas, 7-3 now. The Seven Nation Army chant from the Pioneer student section as we start play again. St. Thomas barely gets it over the net. The Pioneers finally get one, and it's 7-4. As Lowe comes in for the Pioneers. And Charlie Turner serves the ball. And the ball goes out of bounds, make it 7-5. The Pioneers making a bit of a comeback here. After a bit of a slow start. And another point for the Pioneers. The Cook Center going crazy. 7-6 now. Remember, this is a Pioneer team that last year didn't lose at all at home. And they're off to a bit of a they've been off to a bit of a slow start this year, but hoping to get things turned around. As St. Thomas, as you just saw, got their 8th point. And we resume action here. The ball goes out into the stands, and it's another point for the Pioneers. And Savannah Crossland getting set to serve for the Pioneers. She just came on as a sub. Crowd was loving that last sequence. And St. Thomas comes right back and gets their 9th point. Peyton Burke serves it. Back to the Pioneers, the ball goes. And another point for the Pioneers, 9-8. Olivia Perry comes on as a sub. And here comes the serve from the Pioneers. And St. Thomas gets their 10th point. Alexandra Bruno back to serve, and here comes the whoops from the MNU side as it's now 10-9. Davis to serve for the Pioneers. St. Thomas gets their 11th point. Dennis back to serve. 11-9 in favor of St. Thomas. Still early in the first set. Pioneers. And the point goes to St. Thomas, make it 12-9. As the ball hits the net. Dennis to serve once more. Back to the Pioneers, the ball goes. And the Pioneers get another point on the board, make it 10. Double digits for the Pioneers as the subs come in. Willett serving for the Pioneers. Here we go again. And the ball goes out, and another point for the Pioneers. (12 to 11) St. Thomas. And another point for the Pioneers as the MNU fans go crazy once more. 12 to 12 in set one of this matchup. Still tied here. Tight in this one. 13 to 12, St. Thomas. Another sub comes on for the Pioneers. It's Cassidy Christ and Alexandra McCaskill to serve for St. Thomas. And another point for St. Thomas. 14 to 12 is the score here in set one. Another point for the Pioneers. The Cook Center is electric. (14 to 13), St. Thomas. In comes the serve from the Pioneers. From Halford. And 15 to 13. St. Thomas, Allende to serve. What a hit that was. And the Pioneers get another point on the board. And trading points in each sequence here. Bianca Grossi comes, get ready to serve, and there goes the ball over the net. Wow! St. Thomas with their 17th point of the game. 17-14 the score in set one. Dennis ready to serve. And the Pioneers get a point on the board after the ball hits the net. 17 to 15. Savannah Crossland back to serve for the Pioneers. (18 to 15). Peyton Burt serves it for St. Thomas. MNU gets it back over to the St. Thomas side. The ball goes out. St. Thomas gets their 19th point. 19-15, and the Pioneers are going to call it. Pioneers are going to call a timeout. We're going to take one as well. And before we do, we're going to thank our game day sponsor of Olathe Eye Care. And we're going to take a timeout as well. You're watching the Labor Day Classic on MNUsports.com, YouTube.com, and the Hart Conference Network. We are back at the Cook Center Bell Family Arena for the second game of a triple header in the Labor Day Classic. Ryan Robinson with you on this Friday evening, calling the action. And a point for the Pioneers to make it 19-16. The Pioneers get it over to St. Thomas's side. Off the net the ball goes. And the ball hits the net. And MNU gets to within 2 points in this one. Teresa Saunders back to serve for the Pioneers. And St. Thomas gets a 20th point on the board, 20-17. St. Thomas in set number 1. Alexandra Bruno serves the ball. St. Thomas, 21st point for them, 21-17 in set 1. Alexandra Bruno serves it, and a point for the Pioneers. 21-18, 3 points separate these two in set number 1. More subs for the Pioneers. Katrina Davis is getting ready to serve. Another point on the board for St. Thomas. 22-18. St. Thomas in set 1. St. Thomas 3 points away from winning set number 1. And another point on the board for St. Thomas. 23-18. And the Pioneers are going to call a timeout. And we're going to take one as well. You're watching the Labor Day Classic, the second game of the triple header. And it's on MNUsports.com, YouTube.com, and the Hart Conference Network. We're back at the Cook Center Bell Family Arena for game 2 of a triple header. Set 1, and St. Thomas leads 23-18. Ryan Robinson with you on this Friday evening. Thanks for joining us tonight. Hope you're enjoying the start of your Labor Day weekend as Dennis serves the ball. And St. Thomas gets their 24th point of the first set. 1 point away from winning set number 1. And the Pioneers get a point back, 24-19. And Mia Olson comes on for Savannah Crossland. And Willett is getting ready to serve for the Pioneers. As Allende goes over to talk to the official. And here we go again. And St. Thomas takes the first set, 25-19 over the Pioneers. Stand by for set number 2. You're watching the Labor Day Classic, game 2 of a triple header. Stand by for set number 2. You're watching game 2 of a triple header in the Labor Day Classic on MNUsports.com, YouTube.com, and the Hart Conference Network. We are back at the Cook Center Bell Family Arena for the second set of game 2 of a triple header in the Labor Day Classic between your Mid-America Nazarene University Pioneers and St. Thomas. Ryan Robinson with you on this Friday evening to kick off your Labor Day weekend. Sit back, relax, and enjoy some volleyball. Both teams making their last bit of preparations here before the start of this second set. Bruno is set to serve for St. Thomas. And here we go with set number 2. St. Thomas gets the first point of set number 2. 1-0 St. Thomas early in the second set. Here we go. Bruno serves it, and the Pioneers tie it up. 1-1 early in this second set. Willett ready to serve for the Pioneers in set number 2. Two-one Pioneers. What a hit that was. Pioneers take the lead in set number 2, and the ball hits the net, and this one is tied once again. Two to 2 your score in set number 2. Dennis back to serve for St. Thomas. Over to the Pioneers. 3-2 Pioneers. The Cook Center faithful goes crazy. Halford ready to serve. Ashlyn Halford for the Pioneers. Here we go again. 3-3. It's all knotted up again. McCaskill to serve for St. Thomas. And another point to St. Thomas. Make it 4-3. Set 2 is neck and neck early on. McCaskill serves it. Another point for the Pioneers, 4-4. Charlie Turner to serve for the Pioneers. Teams are trading points in the early going in set number 2 so far, but the Pioneers get the 5th. But St. Thomas gets the 5th point here as the trend continues. Amanda Olende serves it over to the Pioneers, and the Pioneers get point number 5. Savannah Crossland getting ready to serve for the Pioneers. And here we go. Over the net the ball goes. The Pioneers recover, get the ball over the net again. Back to the Pioneers. Over the net. And it's the 6th point for the Pioneers. 6-5 is their advantage. And still a tight one here, folks. Stay in your seats. 6-6. Grassi set to serve. Here we go. And the Pioneers get on the board. Saunders set to serve for the Pioneers. Teresa Saunders gets the ball over the net. Back to the Pioneers. The ball goes out of bounds. 7-7 your score in set number 2. Bertkey serving for St. Thomas. And the point goes to St. Thomas. 8-7 is your score in set number 2. St. Thomas gets the 9th point of set number 2 for them. It's 9-7, St. Thomas. Still time for the Pioneers to rally. Peyton Burka serving for St. Thomas. Back to the Pioneers. The ball goes. It hits the net. St. Thomas gets the 11th point of set 2 for them. And MNU is going to call a timeout. The Pioneers will take a timeout here. We'll take one as well. You're watching the Labor Day Classic on YouTube.com, MNUsports.com, and the Hart Conference Network. We are back inside the Cook Center Bell Family Arena in a place Pioneer fans call the kitchen. Ryan Robinson with you on this Friday night to kick off your Labor Day weekend. And the Pioneers get on the board first out of the timeout. 11-8. St. Thomas, your score. Katrina Davis back to serve for the Pioneers. And over the net the ball goes. 11-9. Now a 2-point separation between these two teams. Pioneers with some momentum out of this timeout. And here we go again. Just out of the reach of Amanda Allende. And 11-10 is your score. The Pioneers within 1 now. And St. Thomas gets another point of their own. the Bobcats get a point of their own. And a substitution is made. Simmons getting set to serve for the Bobcats. And the ball goes over the net, and the Pioneers get another point on the board, 12-11. Still a tight second set. Willett is going to serve for the Pioneers. And the Bobcats get a point here, 13-11 in set number 2. It's still close, ladies and gentlemen. Dennis back to serve. Over to the Pioneers, the ball goes over the net. 13-12. Halford serving for the Pioneers. 13-12 your score in set number 2. The ball goes back to the Pioneers. Back to the Bobcats. Over the net it goes. And the Pioneers have tied it up. What a rally by the Pioneers, as you cannot count this Pioneer volleyball team out. Halford serves it over to the Bobcat side. Another hit from the Pioneers. 14-13. Yes, yes, yes. The Pioneers take the lead, and we have a timeout. We'll take one as well. You're watching the Labor Day Classic on MNUsports.com, YouTube.com, and the Hart Conference Network. Welcome back inside the Cook Center Bell Family Arena. Hi folks, Ryan Robinson with you on this Friday evening in the second game of a triple header in the Labor Day Classic. Glad you're joining us tonight. In set number 2, it is 14-13 in favor of the Pioneers. And Halford is getting ready to serve this one. (14-14). It's tied up again out of the timeout. McCaskill to serve. Over to the Pioneers. The Pioneers passing it back and forth. Almost over the net. It hits the net, and the Pioneers take the lead again. The Cook Center going nuts. Charlie Turner to serve for the Pioneers. And here we go again. 15-15 your score in set number 2. Amanda Allende for St. Thomas, the Bobcats. And the Pioneers get on the board again. 16-15. Savannah Crossland back to serve. Crossland 17-15 Pioneers. Crossland again serving. Over to the Bobcats. And they get the 16th point on the board for them. Grassi to serve for the Bobcats. Great crowd on hand tonight at the Cook Center. And the ball hits the net, and it's tied up again. 17-7. In the second set, in the second game of a triple header in the Labor Day Classic. Grassi serves the ball and gets to the Pioneers. Back over to St. Thomas, back to the Pioneers. Underneath, the ball goes under the net, and the Pioneers take an 18-17 lead. In set number 2, Teresa Saunders back to serve. Over the net goes the ball. And it's tied up again. Neck and neck, these two teams are going in set number 2. Peyton Bertkey is going to serve for the Bobcats out of Miami, Florida. The Bobcats are coming from. The ball goes over the net from the Pioneers. Back to the Bobcats side. Over the net again from the Pioneers. And the Pioneers, 19 points on the board. The Cook Center's loving that. And the subs are coming in for the Pioneers. Katrina Davis to serve. The ball bounces off the net. Over the net the ball goes. The ball hits the net, and it's 19-19. It's tied again. What a second set it has been between these two sides. Simmons to serve for the Bobcats. The Pioneers over the net, it goes 20-19. The Pioneers lead it. Willett back to serve for the Pioneers. The ball goes over the net. And out of the reach of the Pioneers. 20-20. Dennis to serve for the Bobcats. And the Pioneers get on the board again. 21-20. Halford serving for the Pioneers. 21-20 your score in set number 2. The Pioneers lead it. It's been tight all set long. And the ball goes over the net, out of the reach of the Pioneers. 21-21. It's tied back up again. And the St. Thomas bench gets warned from the officials. And McCaskill is getting set to serve. Over the net, the ball goes. 22-21, Pioneers. Charlie Turner back to serve for the Pioneers. Over to St. Thomas. And the point goes to St. Thomas, 22-22. Amanda Allende for St. Thomas. Here we go. The Pioneers get point number 23 on the board. Savannah Crossland to serve. Here we go. Over the net, the ball goes to the St. Thomas side, back to the Pioneers. And the ball goes out of bounds. And St. Thomas gets their 23rd point. And Bianca Grassi is getting ready to serve. #24th point for the Pioneers, who are 1 point away from winning set number 2. Teresa Saunders getting ready to serve. And the Pioneers have pulled it off. A neck-and-neck battle to win set number 2 by a score of 25-23. Stand by. First set number 3, as it is coming up soon. You are watching the Labor Day Classic at the Cook Center Bell Family Arena on YouTube.com. MNUsports.com, and the Hart Conference Network. We're back inside the Cook Center Bell Family Arena for the second game of a triple header in the Labor Day Classic between the Mid-American Nazarene University Pioneers and the St. Thomas Bobcats. The Pioneers just won set number 2 and have tied this and so each team now has won one set apiece, getting ready for set number 3. And Katrina Davis is set to serve. Ryan Robinson with you here on this Friday evening. And St. Thomas gets on the board first. 1-0 St. Thomas. Dennis serves it. One to one is your score early in set number 3. These two teams were neck and neck in set number 2 before the Pioneers rallied and won 25-23 as Willett serves again for the Pioneers. Over the ball, the net goes. McCaskill 2-1 St. Thomas. McCaskill getting ready to serve here. The Pioneers get it over the net, back to St. Thomas, back to the Pioneers again. It hits the net, and the Pioneers have tied this one up. Halford is going to serve for the Pioneers. Here we go. 2-2 your score in set number 3. St. Thomas gets a third point on the board. Amanda Allende back to serve. Here we go again. The Pioneers get it over to the Bobcat side, and they get a point. 3-3. It's all tied up again. Charlie Turner serving for the Pioneers. And the Pioneers get another point on the board. 4-3. Charlie Turner back to serve. The Pioneers are on the board again. 5-3. Charlie Turner to serve the ball. And the Pioneers, 6 points for them. 6-3. MNU leads. And St. Thomas calls a timeout. We're going to take one as well. You are watching the Labor Day Classic, the second of a triple header on MNUsports.com, YouTube.com, and the Hart Conference Network. We are back inside the Cook Center Bell Family Arena. Rocky Lamar Court. Ryan Robinson with you on this Friday night. In this game 2 of the triple header of the Labor Day Classic, we're on set 3 of the Mid-American Nazarene University Pioneers and St. Thomas Bobcats. And the Pioneers get on the board with their 7th point of this one. Charlie Turner to serve for the Pioneers. The ball goes over the net. And a point to the Pioneers. Turner to serve again for the Pioneers. 8-3 your score in set number 3. The Pioneers with a 5-point lead. And the Pioneers, point number 9. They are pulling away in set number 3. And Charlie Turner serves again. It's over the net. The Pioneers, 10 points. Charlie Turner back for the Pioneers to serve. And the Pioneers get their 11th point in this one. They are pulling away as we speak. Timeout for St. Thomas. We're going to take one as well. You are watching the Labor Day Classic, the second game of a triple header on YouTube.com, MNUsports.com, and the Hart Conference Network. The Cook Center Bell Family Arena, we are back. Ryan Robinson with you on this Friday night. Charlie Turner serves the ball. And St. Thomas gets the point out of the timeout. 11-4, the Pioneers lead. Grassi is going to serve for St. Thomas. Here we go. And the Pioneers, point number 12 on the board. Savannah Crossland back to serve for the Pioneers. And St. Thomas gets another point on the board. Make it 12-5. Peyton Bertkey serving for St. Thomas, the Bobcats. Here we go again. The ball goes over the net. And the point goes to the Pioneers. 13-5, and Teresa Saunders set to serve for the Pioneers. And the ball goes out of bounds. And 13-6 is your score in set number 3.
Simmons serving.
Maya Simmons serving for St. Thomas, the Bobcats. The senior. Back over to the Pioneers. Over the net it goes. And St. Thomas gets on the board again. 13-7 is your score. Off the net the ball goes, and a point to St. Thomas. 13-8 is your score in set number 3. This match is tied 1 set apiece between these two. St. Thomas trying to get back in it. And the Pioneers have a 14-8 lead in set number 3. Savannah Crossland back to serve. Katrina Davis back to serve, rather. And here it comes. Over the net the ball goes, And the ball goes out. And it's St. Thomas's point. Make it 14-9 Pioneers. Dennis. The Pioneers on the board again. Another point on the board. 15-9. The Pioneers have a 6-point lead in set number 3 as the subs are made for the Pioneers. And Willett is going to serve. A point for St. Thomas. The Bobcats get on the board again. McCaskill back to serve for the Bobcats. Over to the Pioneers. And the Pioneers get their 16th point of this set. Let's make it 16-10. Halford serves it over to the St. Thomas side. The ball hits the net, and it's 16-11 in favor of the Pioneers in set number 3. Amanda Allende serving for St. Thomas. And the Pioneers get point number 17 on the board. And Avery Lowe comes in for the Pioneers. Charlie Turner to serve. Over the net, the ball goes. The ball goes out. And St. Thomas gets their 12th point. Bianca Grassi is going to serve for St. Thomas. 17-12 in set 3. The Pioneers lead it. And the Pioneers get point number 18 on the board. Savannah Crossland back in, and she will serve. And St. Thomas gets on the board again, 18-13. Peyton Berkey serving for St. Thomas. And the Pioneers get on the board again, 19-13. Teresa Saunders serves the ball. And the Pioneers, point number 20 on the night in set number 2. Teresa Saunders to serve. 20-13 Pioneers in set number 3. St. Thomas gets on the board. Another sub for the Pioneers as Halford comes on. Simmons serving for St. Thomas. 20-14 is your score. The crowd trying to will this Pioneer team on to set victory. And St. Thomas
Ended with the tip. Point, St. Thomas.
gets another point on the board with Simmons getting set to serve. Maya Simmons. 20-15 in favor of the Pioneers here. And the Pioneers, point number 21 on the night, and more subs in this second set here. Katrina Davis to serve for the Pioneers. And the ball goes over the net. What a hit that was. Savannah Crossland hits it over the net. Off the net the ball goes, and the Pioneers get point number 22 on the board. 22-15 is your score in set 3. The match is tied at 1 set apiece. And MNU is 3 set points away from a 3rd set victory, as St. Thomas gets on the board with their 16, and Dennis to serve for St. Thomas. Oh my goodness. Great effort by the Pioneers, but it just fell short. And it's St. Thomas's points. 22-17 your score. Dennis just served it, and it's the Pioneers' point as they come right back. 23-17 your score in set number 3. Willett to serve for the Pioneers. Over the nets. The Bobcats barely get it over the net. Back to the Pioneers, back to the Bobcats. And the Pioneers get their 24th point of this 3rd set. Ryan Robinson here with you tonight at the Cook Center Bell Family Arena, calling the action. The Pioneers on the cusp of winning set number 3. And they do so there. 25-17, your set 3 score. And we're going to a 4th set as MNU takes the lead in this match by 2-1. Stand by for set number 4. You are watching the Labor Day Classic, the second of a triple header between the Pioneers of Mid-America Nazarene University and the Bobcats of St. Thomas on YouTube.com, MNUsports.com, and the Hart Conference Network. back at the Cook Center Bell Family Arena as we begin set number 4 between the Mid-America Nazarene University Pioneers and the St. Thomas Bobcats. Ryan Robinson with you on this Friday night in Game 2 of a triple header of the Labor Day Classic at the Cook Center Bell Family Arena, Rocky Lamar Court. Thanks to Olathe Eye Care, our game day sponsor. And the team's getting set for set number 4 tonight. Thanks everybody for tuning in around the world and watching. And the pre-set huddle for both teams. Everybody enjoyed that. Just absolutely getting it. And here we go. Simmons getting set to serve for the Bobcats. Here we go. Back to the Pioneers, the ball goes. And they get the first point of set number 4. The Pioneers came back to win set number 3. And 2 and 3 after falling in set 1. And now they lead set number 4 early, 1-0. And Willett to serve for the Pioneers. Two nothing Pioneers early in this 4th set. Here come the Pioneers here. And St. Thomas gets one back. 2-1 Pioneers. Dennis serving for the Bobcats. And the ball hits the net. And the ball goes out of bounds. And it's 2-2. Dennis to serve. Here it comes. The ball hits the net again. 3-2. St. Thomas. Dennis to serve once again for the Bobcats. 3-2 in favor of St. Thomas in set number 4. The point goes to the Pioneers, 3-3. We have a tied set here. Halford to serve for the Pioneers. There it comes. And there is the 4th point for the Pioneers. Halford to serve again. Just over the net. And 4-4 is your score in set number 4. Gaskins to serve. The ball hits the net. St. Thomas, 5th point of the 4th set. 2-1 lead for the Pioneers after winning sets 2 and 3 earlier in this match. And the Bobcats get the 6th point on the board, making it 6-4. St. Thomas. St. Thomas taking an early lead in set 4 here. The Pioneers get the ball, and it goes over the net. 5th point for the Pioneers. 6-5 is your score. Charlie Turner to serve for the Pioneers. Over the net the ball goes. And St. Thomas gets point number 7 on the board. St. Thomas serves it from Amanda Allende over to the Pioneers. The ball goes over the net. And the Pioneers the Bobcats get the 8th point. 8-5. Allende to serve for the Bobcats. The ball goes out, and it's St. Thomas's point. 9-5 is your score in set number 4. Ryan Robinson with you this Friday night, calling the action in Game 2 of a triple header in the Labor Day Classic. Savannah Crossland is set to serve this one for the Pioneers. 9-6 is your score in set 4. The Pioneers get on the board again. 9-7 is your score. And a sub for the Pioneers. Savannah Crossland back to serve once again. Crossland with the serve. Over to St. Thomas. The ball goes off the net. St. Thomas still with it. Back over to the Pioneers. And the Pioneers get the 8th point on the board. And the Cook Center faithful goes crazy. Savannah Crossland back to serve for the Pioneers. The ball just goes over the net. It's a tie game.
Point MNU.
Savannah Crossland serving again. And 10-9 Pioneers. Savannah Crossland set to serve. St. Thomas has it. Over the net it goes. St. Thomas gets the 10th point, and it's tied up at 10 apiece in set 4. Bianca Grassi is going to serve for St. Thomas, the Bobcats. Here it comes. To the Pioneers. Over the net it goes. And St. Thomas gets their 11th point of the set. 11-10 your score in set 4, with St. Thomas just taking the lead. The serve. Ball almost goes over the net. St. Thomas, 12th point of the set. Make it 12-10. Bianca Grassi is set to serve here. Over the net the ball goes. The Pioneers get it over the net. And St. Thomas, point number 13. 13-10, your score in set 4. And the Pioneers are going to call a timeout. We're going to take one as well. You're watching the Labor Day Classic, the second of a triple header between the Pioneers and the Bobcats. You're watching this on MNUsports.com, YouTube.com, and the Hart Conference Network. Back at the Cook Center Bell Family Arena, Rocky Lamar Court. Ryan Robinson with you on this Friday night. Good to have you along, everybody. Bianca Grassi with the serve. St. Thomas gets the point. 14-10. St. Thomas. 2-1 lead for Mid-America Nazarene in this match, but that might be in jeopardy. St. Thomas gets the 15th point of this set with that hit over the net. Grassi to serve once more. 15-10, your score in set 4. (16-10), St. Thomas. Bianca Grassi to serve again. Over to the Pioneers, who get it over the net, back to St. Thomas. Over the net it goes to the Pioneers. Barely over the net, back to St. Thomas. Over the net again to the Pioneers. Back to St. Thomas. It's going back and forth. What a battle this is. And St. Thomas gets on the board again. 17-10, your score in set number 4. Pioneers have a 2-1 lead, but that might be in jeopardy here. Bianca Grassi serves it. It goes out of bounds. And MNU has their 11th point on the board here. And the ball hits the net. And MNU has cut into the Bobcat lead here in the 4th set. And Pavlina Pelkova is serving for the Pioneers. And St. Thomas has point number 18 on the board. Peyton Bertkey serving for the Bobcats. 18-12 in set 4 in favor of the St. Thomas Bobcats from Miami, Florida. Ryan Robinson with you on this Friday night, calling the action on the start of this Labor Day weekend. And St. Thomas gets their 19th point. And 19-12 is your score in set number 4. Peyton Bird could have served for St. Thomas. The Pioneers get it over the net. Over the net the ball goes. (20-12), St. Thomas in set 4. And Peyton Birdka is set to serve again, and the Pioneers call timeout. We're going to take one as well. You're watching the Labor Day Classic, but in Game 2 of a triple header between the Pioneers and Bobcats on MNUsports.com, YouTube.com, and the Hart Conference Network. Welcome back at the Cook Center Bell Family Arena. Ryan Robinson with you tonight to kick off your Labor Day weekend at the Labor Day Classic in the Cook Center Bell Family Arena for Game 2 of a triple header between the Pioneers and Bobcats. Set number 4, the Bobcats lead 20-12 as play resumes. Burt serves the ball. And the Pioneers get a point. Katrina Davis to serve for the Pioneers. And here come the Pioneers with the serve. And it's 22 points for the St. Thomas Bobcats in set 4. Simmons to serve for the Bobcats. There, the ball goes over the net. The Pioneers over the net, the ball goes. 14th point for them. Willett to serve for the Pioneers. The Pioneers trying to rally late into the 4th set. We'll see what they do here. Over the net, the ball goes from the Bobcats. The Pioneers get it over the net as well. The ball goes out of bounds, and the point goes to the Pioneers, who have cut the St. Thomas lead to 6 points. The Pioneers get it back over to their side. Over to St. Thomas again. Almost over the net. St. Thomas still has it. Over the net to the Pioneers. The Pioneers get it over the net. St. Thomas's point, 22-15, your score in set number 4. Dennis to serve for the Bobcats. The Pioneers, point number 16. Charlie Turner, Halford serving for the Pioneers. And the Pioneers couldn't quite reach that one. 23 points for St. Thomas in the fourth set of this match. St. Thomas serves it. 23-16 your score. St. Thomas, another point on the board. 1 point away from winning the fourth set. Gaskins to serve. The Pioneers get point number 17 on the board. 24-17 your score in set number 4. Charlie Turner, the Pioneers trying to hold on in this fourth, trying to just hanging by a thread. And the Pioneers come up short in set 4, and St. Thomas gets a 25-17 victory in set 4. So guess what? We're going to a fifth set. Stand by for that. You are watching the Labor Day Classic on MNUsports.com, YouTube.com, and the Hart Conference Network. We are back for set number 5, the deciding set in the match between the Mid-America Nazarene University Pioneers and the St. Thomas Bobcats. It's a tight one, folks. Welcome inside the Labor Day Classic at the Cook Center Bell Family Arena. Hi, folks. Ryan Robinson with you on this beautiful Friday night in Olathe, Kansas, as we get set for a deciding fifth set. Good to have you along tonight watching, and everyone else watching around the world. We appreciate your support of Pioneer Athletics. as we get set for the fifth and deciding set of play here between these two teams. Davis to serve for the Pioneers. And here we go with the deciding set of play between the Pioneers and the Bobcats. And the Pioneers get on the board first. One nothing Pioneers early in this deciding fifth set of play. Charlie Turner the Pioneers. The ball goes over the net. Over the net, the ball goes again. Back to the Bobcats. To the Pioneers again. And St. Thomas ties it up in the fifth set of play. 1-1 is your score. 2 sets apiece from each team. Bianca Grassi getting ready to serve. Dennis getting ready to serve, rather. Here comes the ball over the net back to the Bobcats. And the Pioneers go up 2-1. The subs go to the Pioneer bench. And subs coming in as well. Willett to serve for the Pioneers. And the ball hits the net. 2-2 is your score in set number 5. The deciding set in this match in the second game of a triple header of the Labor Day Classic at the Cook Center Bell Family Arena over at Rocky Lamar Court. Gaskins to serve. And the Pioneers up 3-2 in the deciding set in this match. Halford to serve. Over the net the ball goes. 3-3 your score. Amanda Allende to serve. There's the serve. Over the net the ball goes. And a point to the Pioneers. What a beauty that was. 4-3, the Pioneers lead it. Charlie Turner to serve. And the Bobcats get on the board again, 4-4. Another tight one, folks. Don't go anywhere, because this is anybody's. Bianca Grassi to serve. Back to the Pioneers. And St. Thomas gets their fifth point of the set. 5-4, they lead over the Pioneers. And Grassi to serve again for the Bobcats. There's the serve. The Pioneers get it over the net, back to the Bobcats. And a point to the Bobcats, make it 6-4. Bobcats. And Grassi to serve once more. And a point goes to the Pioneers. 6-5 is your score. Crossland, Savannah Crossland to serve for the Pioneers. The ball goes over the net. And St. Thomas gets their 7th point of the set. And they're fired up after that. 7-5 your score in this 5th set, as it's still tied in this. Back over to the Pioneers here. And the ball goes out of bounds and over to St. Thomas. Over to St. Thomas and the Pioneers. And serving it again are the Bobcats. Back over to the Bobcats side, and the Pioneers get point number 6. Can they rally? The Cook Center crowd trying to will the Pioneers back into this one. Here comes the serve from the Pioneers. Over to the Bobcats. And St. Thomas gets the 9th point of the set. 9-6 Bobcats. Here come the Pioneers. 9-7. St. Thomas. The Pioneers are putting up a fight in this one, even though they're behind. Ten to 7 St. Thomas after that. Hit over the net. Dennis getting ready to serve for the Bobcats. Back over to the Pioneers. And the Bobcats get the 11th point of the set. 11-7 is your score in set 5, and the Pioneers call a timeout. We're going to take one as well. You're watching the Labor Day Classic on YouTube.com, MNUsports.com, and the Hart Conference Network. Welcome back inside the Cook Center Bell Family Arena on this Friday night. Ryan Robinson with you here calling the action between Mid-American Nazarene University and St. Thomas out of Miami, Florida. As the Pioneers out of the timeout get their 8th point of the set. 11-8, a much-needed point for the Pioneers as the subs come in. Willett will serve for the Pioneers. Over the net, the ball goes. Back to the Pioneers. Over the net again, the ball goes. St. Thomas gets their 12th point, 12-8 in favor of St. Thomas in the 5th set of play, the deciding set. And more subs for the Pioneers coming in here. And the Pioneers get it over the net to St. Thomas. And the ball goes out. 12-9, St. Thomas in the 5th set of play. The deciding set of this match between the Pioneers and this St. Thomas Bobcats. Nice crowd on hand at the Cook Center Bell Family Arena, Rocky Lamar Court. Halford with the serve. Over to the Bobcats, back to the Pioneers. Over the goes, and the Pioneers get point number 10 of this set. 12-10 now as they've cut into the St. Thomas lead, and St. Thomas wants a timeout. We're going to take one as well. You're watching the Labor Day Classic on MNUsports.com, YouTube.com, and the Hart Conference Network. Ryan Robinson back with you in the Cook Center Bell Family Arena, Rocky Lamar Court. 5th set of play, St. Thomas leads 12-10 over the Pioneers. Halford to serve. St. Thomas 13, Pioneers 10. 3-point lead for the Bobcats. And the crowd trying to will the Pioneers. Ball barely over the net. And there it is! The Pioneers get point number 11, and the Cook Center is going crazy. Charlie Turner back to serve for the Pioneers. Ele- 14-11. 3 points separate these two. Bianca Grassi to serve for the Bobcats. 14-11. And the ball hits the net. 15-11, St. Thomas. And the Bobcats are going to win this match 3-2. Stand by for the rubber match of the Labor Day Classic. And also for the Pickleman's Player of the Game. And Charlie Turner is our Pickleman's Player of the Game. And here is the Court Vision Play of the Game.